US lawmakers from both sides are demanding answers about military strikes on suspected Venezuelan drug boats after a report that the American forces targeted survivors of a strike. The Washington Post reported that a US strike on a boat on September 2nd left 2 survivors, but a second attack was carried out to comply with Secretary of War Pete Hegseth's orders to kill everybody on board. Hegseth has decried the report as fake news and received backing of President Trump.
A little bit about the strikes and the controversy around Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth.
I don't know anything about it. He said he did not say that, and I believe him 100%.
You don't know if there was
You're talking about the 2 men?
The second strike to kill the 2 men.
No, he said he didn't do it. He said he never said.
Would you be okay with that if he did?
He said he didn't do it, so I don't have to make that decision.
The Republican-led Senate Armed Services Committees have announced that they planned to conduct vigorous oversight on the strikes. The House Armed Services Committee followed suit, saying they were taking bipartisan action to gather a full accounting of the operation in question. In Venezuela, National Assembly says it will form a special commission to investigate the deadly strikes. The investigation would look into a Washington Post report. The head of Venezuela's legislature, Jorge Rodriguez, said he met Sunday with relatives of Venezuelans killed in the strikes. Talking about the Hegseth order, he said, if a war had been declared and led to such killings, we would be talking about war crimes. US troops have carried out at least 21 strikes on alleged drug trafficking vessels in the Caribbean and off the Pacific coast of Latin America since September, which has resulted in 83 reported fatalities. All this comes as the US is piling pressure on Venezuela. American troops are now deployed across the Caribbean as part of Operation Southern Spear. President Trump has confirmed that he recently spoke with Venezuelan leader Nicolás Maduro. The revelation about the call came day after Trump said the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela should be considered closed in its entirety. When asked whether his comments meant that strikes against Venezuela were imminent, Trump said, "Don't read anything into it."
Mr. President, on Venezuela, can you tell us more about why the airspace above Venezuela should be considered closed?
Because we consider Venezuela to be not a very friendly country. They sent millions of people, really, and probably a number in excess of that. And a lot of those people shouldn't be in our country, from jails, from gangs, from drug dealers, from all of the people that came into our country shouldn't have been in our country, causing a lot of problems.
Does your warning
and drugs.
Does your warning mean that an airstrike is imminent, or should we not read it that way?
Don't read anything into it.
The New York Times reported that you had a phone call with Maduro. Did you?
I don't want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
And can you tell us a little bit
No,
about
I can't do that.
Mr.
Would you
President,
say it went well?
I wouldn't say it went well or badly. It was a phone call. Yeah.
The New York Times reported that Trump and Maduro had discussed a possible meeting, while the Wall Street Journal said that the conversation also included conditions of amnesty if Maduro was to step down.